whilst the marketing guys were around at my house, I found that I had one of these on the shelves. And they said, "What's that then, John?" I asked, well, that is a German helicopter from World War II. They said, "But surely helicopters weren't used in World War II. I said, "Aha. Well, you'll see one in the dreaded film Where Eagles Dare, but they actually use a 1960s American helicopter in that. This is one that actually saw service. It's called the Hummingbird, or Kolibri in German. And it was a Feisler, I've made a note of it here, Feisler 282. And they first flew in 1941 and saw operational service with the German Navy, Army and Air Force from 1942 all the way to 1945. And the Germans had quite advanced helicopters. They used 3 or 4 different sorts. They had a larger one with twin rotors. And they built 24 of these before the Allies bombed their factories. And so what did they do with them? Well, the majority of them had just the one pilot. But later on in the war, they made room for a rear seat for an observer as well. And they actually used them in the Aegean Sea, flying them from the gun turrets of a German cruiser. And then later on, they used a captured Yugoslavian gunboat, and they used it as a landing platform for these things. So these were flitting around the Aegean, trying to find British submarines and marking them with smoke bombs, or I presume dropping tiny charges. They couldn't carry bombs really, or it was just too light for doing that. And I put in the machine gun for the observer more to make it look a bit more military and threatening. I doubt they could have carried the gun and the ammunition as well. But it's a smashing looking model. They definitely used them as artillery observers as well during the Battle of Berlin. And they were, funnily enough, quite difficult to shoot down because they were very agile. Speed of 94 miles an hour. They could obviously clearly hover, that was their purpose. And they could flit about, particularly at dawn and dusk. That's when they went out to do their reconnaissance. So they're tricky to find. I couldn't resist painting it up. This is actually a 1/48th model one. And it's a plastic kit. I can't remember who made it, but I bought it 20 years ago and modelled it away. No doubt we'll be doing a version of it one day. But it would be a great scenario in bolt action of get the helicopter, or perhaps fly out the scientist or something. It'll be a very useful scenario builder, I think. I did have a quick look on the internet to see if I could find the 1/48th version, and I couldn't find this actual kit, but there is one done by a company called Huma, H-U-M-A. Mini Art do one in 1/35th scale, and then RS Models do one in 1/72nd as well. So this is the Flettner 282, or the Hummingbird, and quite a wonderful piece of kit. Anyway, have fun with it. Take care. Bye.